In this video, we dive into the life of legendary comedian and actor Jim Carrey, known for his roles in Ace Ventura, The Mask, and The Truman Show. Learn all about Jim Carrey's personal life, including his ex-wife, daughter, and family dynamics. We'll also discuss his age, height, net worth, and take a closer look at his incredible career in Hollywood. From his early beginnings to his rise to fame, this video covers everything you need to know about Jim Carrey in 2024. Whether you're a longtime fan or curious about his life, this video has it all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more celebrity updates and in-depth profiles on your favorite stars. Jim Carrey is a Canadian and American actor and comedian known for his energetic slapstick performances. Born January 17, 1962, age 62 years, Newmarket, Canada. Spouse, Lauren Holly, M. 1996 to 1997, Melissa Womer, M. 1987 to 1995. Children, Jane Aaron Carrey. Upcoming movie, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Height, 1.88 meters. Jim Carrey net worth $180 million. Early life and education. Carrey was born in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada, to Kathleen, née Oram, a homemaker, and Percy Carey, a musician and accountant. He was raised Catholic and has three older siblings, John, Patricia, and Rita. His mother was of French, Irish, and Scottish descent, and his father was of French-Canadian ancestry. The family's original surname was Kerr. At age 8, he began making faces before a mirror and discovered a talent for doing impressions. At age 10, Carrey wrote a letter to Carol Burnett of The Carol Burnett Show pointing out that he was already a master of impressions and should be considered for a role on the show. He was overjoyed when he received a form letter reply. A fan of Monty Python, whose TV show Monty Python's Flying Circus aired in the 1970s, in 2014 Carrey appeared on Monty Python's Best Bits, Mostly, and recalled the effect on him of Ernest Scribbler, played by Michael Palin, laughing himself to death in The Funniest Joke in the World sketch. Radio Times states, "You'll see why immediately. Palin's performance is uncannily Carrey-esque." Carrey spent his early years in the borough of Scarborough, Ontario, part of metropolitan Toronto, where he attended Blessed Trinity Catholic Elementary School in North York. His family later moved to Burlington, Ontario, where they would spend 8 years. Jim attended Aldershot High School while there. Sometime later, his family became homeless and lived together in a Volkswagen van while teenage Jim and his brother spent months living in a tent in Charles Daly Park on the Lake Ontario shore in Lincoln, Ontario. The family struggled financially, however. Their situation started improving once his father found employment in the accounting department at the Titan Wheels tire factory in Scarborough. Furthermore, in return for living in the house across the street from the factory, the family, primarily teenage sons Jim and John, would work as janitors and security guards at the tire factory, doing 8-hour shifts from 6 p.m. into the next morning. Moving back to Scarborough, teenage Jim started attending Agincourt Collegiate Institute before dropping out of school on his 16th birthday. He began to perform comedy in downtown Toronto while continuing to work at the factory. In a 2007 Hamilton Spectator interview, Carrey said, "If my career in show business hadn't panned out, I would probably be working today in Hamilton, Ontario, at the Dofasco Steel Mill." As a young man, he could see the steel mills across the Burlington Bay and often thought that was where the great jobs were. Personal life. Carrey suffers from depression and took Prozac to combat the symptoms for years. He later said that he no longer takes medications of any kind and abstains from coffee, alcohol, and drugs. He received U.S. citizenship in October 2004 and remains a dual citizen of the United States and his native Canada. Carrey owns various properties in Los Angeles and has lived in Brentwood since 1994. In November 2022, the Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs banned 100 Canadians including Carrey from entering Russia as a reciprocity for the international sanctions that had been introduced due to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Career: 1977 to 1983, early impressionist work in Toronto. Carrey's first stand-up comedy experience took place in 1977 at the age of 15 with his father trying to help him put together a stage act, driving him to downtown Toronto to debut at the recently opened Yuck Yucks Comedy Club operating one night a week out of Community Centre, the 519th basement on Church Street. For the performance, Carrey had his attire, a polyester leisure suit, chosen by his mother who reasoned that's how they dress on the Dean Martin celebrity roast. Pubescent Carrey's conventional impersonations bombed, proving ill-suited for a club with a raunchy comedic sensibility and giving him doubts about his potential as a professional entertainer. Decades later, recalling Carrey's stand-up debut, Yuck Yucks owner Mark Breslin described it as "bad rich little." His family's financial struggles made it difficult for them to support Carrey's show business ambitions.